State in Montgomery County, Texas, for a brand new episode of The Legal Fix, a new age radio show presented by the Tough Law Firm, the toughest law firm in town, with the toughest lawyers around, answering your toughest legal questions. Introducing first, hosting out of the red corner, the big deal, Bruce Wilson! Tough! Joined by Boy Wonder, Brandon Scott Riley, and super lawyer, G.I. Jerome, the Golden Boy, Jeremy Lee Hall.
Hey, thank you, Bruce Buffer. I'm the big deal, Bruce Tough. I'm here with Boy Wonder, who just got here, just came in, knocking on the door. We almost shut him out. Brandon Riley is working on his exhibits, and the Golden Boy, Jeremy Hall. We're here joined by our special guest, Tillman Givens III, and Ruby Hall from the South. Is it actually called South County 4th of July? Is that the
South
official
County
name, guys?
4th of July Committee Incorporated.
Why isn't it Independence Day South County Woodlands 4th of July Incorporated?
Great
LLC?
idea. We're changing it
Change
tomorrow.
it now. All right.
Okay.
And, hey, for those of you that are listening
written.
for your first time, if you have a question, call our hotline, 936-900-2381. I always get a bunch of people call me and say, why don't you repeat that number? I keep forgetting it. All right, 936-900-2381. Call us because you're going to have questions for Tillman, for Ruby, for Boy Wonder, Jeremy Hall, who's the chairman of the Independence Day Woodlands South County 4th of July LLC Incorporated Committee.
You know, this is the
Honored
first
to
time.
be. Yes,
This is
I
the
am.
first time I've seen Jeremy in about 2 months.
Oh my God, we
He
have
stays
been.
holed up in his
All the
office.
way
on the
where
We're
boardwalk.
so freaking busy right
boardwalk.
now. We have 2 trials on Tuesday.
The
That's
luxury
July
tax.
5th. July 5th, by the way, 2 trials. Oh my God.
Going to court.
Yeah, brain damage all over. And so Boy Wonder was doing his exhibits. I said, okay, I'll meet you early this morning, Boy Wonder, and let's go through the exhibits. And everybody's there,
My
but
case-
guess who?
okay, my
Guess
case-
who? Who's not
I
there?
was there before
Who?
either of y'all were there.
We've
Okay.
I
got
was at the
Really?
office before both of you, guaranteed.
we've
yes.
got the
I
whole
had
office working on the parade, so we
Oh.
appreciate the
Oh,
grace.
thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
that.
We won't
Bruce-
be ready for trial. That's okay. We're
Bruce
gonna-
is an honorary
But-
committee member because he hosts all the meetings at the Tough Law Firm. He's a sponsor of the parade, and he allows us as a staff, myself, Brandon, Rebecca Haberly, other staff members, to work on the parade and use Tough Law Firm resources. So we really
You
appreciate
also
that.
provide the wine for some of the other.
That's
committee
true.
members,
You're
so-
welcome. You're welcome, everybody. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
to do it. I'm very patriotic. You
And
know,
we-
I have my birthday is July 2nd, so it's tomorrow. So I always celebrate now the 1st, then the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th. It's a 4-day birthday celebration.
That's
So-
right. Happy
So I always
birthday.
thank you guys. Thank you. So I always
Yeah,
think
and
of.
happy belated
I
birthday.
just celebrated
Yeah.
my 30th birthday for the second
She's
time.
and
such
yours
a
was-
liar.
yours
She's
was-
Yes,
such a
it's my
liar.
second time.
Can you tell us about this epic
You're
trolling real quick?
You're June
Yes.
30th, right?
June 30th.
June 30th.
Yes.
Okay, well, welcome to
30
my
on the
club.
30th.
Yes,
Yes.
I love
show
it.
up.
Te-
I
te-
show up. I show up to Ruby's birthday party last night, and I'm like, "How old are you?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm turning 30." And I
30,
was like,
yeah.
something in my brain was like, "But I swear last year she turned 30." At
30.
the last
No,
birthday party."
you're 30 every year. So you just
You
do
You
that from
stopped
now
at
on.
30.
Yes,
That's what
yes,
I
of
said. And I
course.
said it so much,
I
Jeremy.
left it
Believe
alone.
me.
I left it
Yeah.
alone and just went with it.
And you
then
started
all
going,
her friends
one.
started. No, all her friends started handing her gifts, celebrating her 30th
Birthday,
party.
you knew it was right.
Only to find out that it was her 31st.
Ruby Hall,
I
you.
am
Tell
so
him what
good.
happened.
It was a
I mean,
coffee
I feel like I
pot-sized
need a
coffee
place at your
cup.
law
Yeah.
firm because I was so good. I made him believe me that he thought it was
She
my
just
30th
called us-
birthday.
She just called us all liars.
Shysters, right? That's
Shysters.
what he did.
Yes, that's it.
She got me good.
We have coffee cups that say shysters on it, so you got to come see us. So if you have any legal questions, call the Tough Law Firm, 281-681-0808. But for today's show, talking about Independence Day, South County 4th of July Committee Incorporated, call here because you got Ruby Tillman, you've got, and Boy Wonder, what are you doing on the committee? I hear you're in
I
charge
just
of
hang out.
something, for God's
No,
sakes.
I just show up and everyone yells at me. Kind of like every other meeting at the Tough Law Firm.
Okay, good.
Except for the showing up part.
Okay, except for the
That's
show.
a load of baloney. I have a better show up rate than most.
You're
of the
batting like
committee members.
500 on meetings.
Okay, quick.
I'm just messing with you. Show us that volunteer shirt real quick.
Yes.
What do you have there?
Yeah.
Specially designed by Ruby Hall for the volunteers
I like this
to wear
green better
on
than
game
I love
day.
it. I
It's
love
beautiful.
it.
Let's see
This
the
is
back.
like highlighter green.
Yeah. Now, I always
Thank you to our sponsors.
This is the official committee chairman shirt, which is pretty cool right here. And I'm gonna.
This is
I don't
for
care if
committee
it's
members.
someone else's. I'm taking it. All
Yeah,
right,
we
so
can
too
get
bad.
Bruce
It's going
stuff in
right
the
over
right
here.
one.
Going,
Yeah.
I'm sitting down.
Those are
And
beautiful.
so I always say, well, Jeremy, why don't you have like red, white, and blue shirts? And there's a reason why these are lime green.
People
And-
want to identify the volunteers.
Okay,
We don't
yeah.
want them to blend in.
So
We
it's
want
like
them to be
lemon yellow,
conspicuous.
lime green,
Every year.
orange, apple red.
The
You got- okay.
highlighter range of colors is what we use
Okay,
every
good.
If you
year.
have any
Full
questions,
pastels.
look for someone in the
Wearing a
shirt.
green
In the
shirt.
green
They're
shirt.
standing
Oh,
out.
cool.
Plus, it's more
Volunteers.
expensive when you add
Okay,
extra colors.
we're going to dedicate the whole show to the Independence Day 4th of July Parade Committee, and we're going to have everybody talk about it, and we're going to talk about with Tillman and Ruby. But first, I want to say one thing. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I show up, and I don't go to the doctor, but I went to the doctor today. So Tess was the first one I talked to, and I said, hey, she goes, I love your suit. And I said, oh, it's custom suit. She was complimenting it, but I had a navy
Is that
blue.
the new adult labor
Yes,
one?
yes, this is the new adult labor, right.
All right.
The interior,
Yes,
look
yes,
at the
yes.
interior, it's so
Whoa.
cool.
This is
good. This
So
is good.
she complimented, but I had a navy blue shirt on, and I said, "What do you think? How do you doing a podcast? What do you think? Do you like it or not?" She says, "Nah, you got to change the shirt." So luckily, I was going home, so I did change the shirt, so I've got a
What
better
color was
look.
your shirt?
Navy blue. She said the textures didn't work.
Oh, the textures. Yeah.
So I have a fashion consultant at my urology office. Okay,
You
so
should have just said at your
and-
doctor's office.
yeah,
You
well,
could've
I'm going to
left
be
it at
real
doctor's
specific.
office.
I'm going to be real specific. They did my blood count, and so everything sounds pretty good, but I got too much estrogen. So the reason why I've been crying a lot around the office.
That makes a lot of sense. We'll
I was
save
going
some
to
money
say
on
the badger.
tissues.
I was going to say the badger,
badge.
but I guess
yeah,
it's
the
just-
badger makes me cry.
You're just
Estrogen
a sissy
overflow.
boy now.
Yeah,
After
so
a lifetime of being a man's man, you're
yeah,
a sissy boy.
that's what happens.
From
you
Bruce
know.
to Caitlin.
Guys never. Oh shit!
So
Watch
too.
out! Watch out, guys! It's
Saw
coming.
what happened to
It's-
that Kardashian guy. It's happening to you.
Oh,
I saw a
my-
picture. It was Bruce Jenner before he became Caitlyn, whoever the commentator was, and Juice.
Yeah.
Juice?
Juice.
All before they both ended
Ooh.
up being murderers and
Ooh.
girls.
Oh, no.
Oh, really?
Okay,
Oh,
let's
crazy.
back on the positives.
that
Committee
that-
members today. We've got Brandon Riley, VP of Dignitaries. We've got Tillman Givens, social media chair, and we've got Ruby Hall, our volunteers chair.
All right.
Myself, the president.
Okay, tell us about what you're doing, Ruby. What's your official position and duties with the committee? Yes.
Oh, my official duties are to gather up all the volunteers, find out all the places we need volunteers at. That's, on the route, in the staging lot. It takes, 200 volunteers plus in order to put on this parade. It's a lot of manpower, plus our 15-person committee that's worked for the past couple months. So once we figure out where all our needs are, we get some names, and our main groups are NCL and NCR. We're very grateful for them. They have come back year after year, and they are awesome. So if you're looking for any of them, this color shirt on the route in the staging lot, and that's about it.
And we have volunteer orientation tomorrow, right? Where you're going to tell
Yeah.
all the volunteers their assignments and give them their shirts.
Volunteer orientation at the Woodlands United Methodist Church parking lot.
How many hours?
10 a.m.
a week
tomorrow.
do you spend on this?
Oh, I'd like
Over
to
40, under 40.
Full-time job.
It's a full-time job.
Full-time job.
And I'll say that because Jeremy continues his job when he gets home. So we're talking about the parade from the moment he walks in the door
Till she falls asleep.
I fall asleep and I look up over at 2 o'clock in the morning and hear someone
Still
crunching
lit.
on snacks, looking at the parade stuff.
Okay, I got a question for you. What's harder, being on the 4th of July committee or running Dick's Sporting Goods when you were the general manager there?
Oh, probably Dick's Sporting Goods.
Okay, so this is a walk in the
She
park.
Yeah,
needs
this
more
is
work.
a walk in the park.
Yeah,
She needs
I
more
mean,
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need more.
She has more capacity. She has more
No,
capacity.
but she's a new mama. So
I am.
well, how
The
about
number
being
one
a new
job.
mama? How's that?
That is
New mom life. That has been the best job and the hardest job I've ever had. Remy was very attached when we had the first couple months together. I spent a lot of time with her, wearing her and walking around the house,
Monica.
and it was a journey. But now we're in the best stage of it. She's crawling, she's pulling up on stuff, she's smiling at me, and it
She's
makes all those
waving.
days of crying just forget
when
about
did she
him.
start crawling?
Forget about
What
him.
was the time, her age when she started crawling?
How many months?
5 months.
5 months. Good. Okay, then pulling up. What
Then
months?
pulling up was this month, so in 8 months. I
8
guess.
months.
8
That's
months.
you're right on schedule.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like 6
You
months
got, like,
crawling,
2
8
months
months
left.
pulling up. Yeah.
2
then
months left
2
till
months
She's
walking.
going to be walking here
Oh,
soon.
my
I'm
God,
telling
you're in
you.
trouble.
Between 9
You're
months and
in.
about a year.
She's already a handful.
Yeah, you're in trouble. It's going to be all over. Okay, Tillman, what's your story? What are you doing, buddy?
What's going on? So
Yeah.
my name is Tillman Givens III. I am the marketing and media chair for the South County 4th of July parade. So if you see any posts on Facebook, Instagram, and you like the post, go like them again. Go ahead and go share them so somebody else can like them.
I saw you're a liker. You liked every video.
Every
of
single
Tough Law
one.
Firm as soon as you added us.
Every single one.
He's big on social media.
I need to have a shirt that says "I am the algorithm."
Yeah, all right. I love that.
good,
And
that's
Tillman, the proud son of Philip and Wanda Givens. So
That's
Yes.
And I've worked
Yep.
with your dad a lot. And your dad was president of College Park Village Association. Worked with him a lot on a lot of things, and love him. And condolences on Mom's passing. So great people.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really do.
You
yeah.
come
Tillman
from-
I owe
comes
a
from
lot
good
to them.
stock.
Yeah.
And I've known Tillman for about 10 plus years, and he's got this energy, this high energy, infectious personality where he's great at marketing. Whatever he puts his mind to, he gives 110%. And so that's why we asked him to come on the committee, and he's done exactly that for us.
Yeah.
He's blown up social media. So, Tillman, how can people get a hold of us or connect with us?
Yeah, so definitely check out 4th of July Parade.org. You can find us on Facebook at 4th of July Parade, South County 4th of July Parade, as well as Instagram, 4th, the number 4, TH of July Parade. So be sure to go check it out. Make sure you share it. Make sure you like it. Make sure you comment. Comment on just how great the posts are. You know, if you just want to say, man, I don't know who is doing these posts, but they're just awesome. That would be, look, there you don't even have to make up what you want to say. I just made it up for you.
And if you want to come to the parade, all the information is there. 4thofjulyparade.org, and then at 4th of July on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And if you can't make it on the morning of, Tillman has a special treat for you if you go back to the page, because you're going to be live streaming. Right?
Yep, we're going to be live streaming. I just talked to the guy who's at the hotel this morning, so we got a great vantage point for anybody who can't be there. You want to watch it from home, perfectly fine. Just go to our Facebook page, 4th of July Parade, and we're going to be streaming live. So the whole parade, you'll be able to see Captain America as well as all the entries. It's going to be a lot of smiling faces. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited about it. We put a lot of work into it. I didn't know what I was signing up for when I signed up to be the marketing and media chair, but it's definitely been a great experience. So I'm happy to be a part of the team. And I just want everybody to have fun, you know, like it's going to be a great 4th of July. So the fireworks show is not going to be the only thing popping in the sky on the 4th,
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
We're going to be out here
You're going to
doing
have some
big
fun
things.
in the morning.
Big things.
Yes.
This is
Thank you,
going to be
Tillman.
bigger than the Macy's Thanksgiving parade.
We
What
hope
is the Macy's
so.
Thanksgiving parade?
I
We
don't.
hope so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing compared to the South County
Nothing,
4th.
Nothing.
And
Yeah.
speaking of high rollers VIPs being at the show, Brandon Riley, our VP of Dignitaries, has a litany of elected officials, parade entry judges, including Bruce Tuff,
Yeah.
and other
VPO
VIPs.
himself.
Who's going to be there, Brandon, that people may be excited to see?
You know, we have a lot of elected officials. I mean, the biggest one will be the Grand Marshal, Kevin Brady. His wife
Yay.
will be there. Obviously, she's a bigger deal than him. We have dozens of judges, elected officials. It's going to be amazing. A lot of really awesome people. The
U.S.
township-
Congressman Kevin Brady.
Yeah.
Retiring.
Retiring.
And he's
Kevin
going
Brady.
out with a bang as
Yeah.
our Grand
He's
Marshal.
going out with a
Outstanding.
bang,
And he's
absolutely.
attended
With
the
his
4th of
wife by
July
his
parade
side.
every year. He's a big supporter of South County 4th of July.
Bruce,
Right.
the story of Mr. Brady, Congressman Brady, is that he showed up to the Woodlands as a city manager, correct?
No,
Or
he
town
he
manager?
actually was the director, executive director, CEO, president of the at that time South County Chamber of Commerce.
Wow.
And he was hired by my dad.
By your dad, right.
To take that position. So he built up the Chamber of Commerce in the Woodlands, but it was South County at the time, and served in that position, then ran for state representative, and served honorably as our state rep, and then ran for Congress. And he has a record of like having 5 elections in 1 year, maybe 6, I think. And it
Hey,
was
another of your favorite people that's coming is Steve Toth.
yeah, okay.
Steve
good.
Toth is going to be
Steve
there.
Toth
A lot of
be there.
dignitaries.
Steve is
Yeah.
Steve is the successor in the House seat, District 15 for the Woodlands. So yeah, we're gonna have to
And
have
he did a
Steve
good
on the
job.
show too.
So
we need to have him on.
we
the
do.
show.
Elder
So
Blair
we've
will
got-
be there. She's going to drive Tammy McRae.
She is,
Excited to
okay.
see that.
So we've got-
Oh, you got
Successor.
all this. You've actually worked this out. I am
guys
impressed.
Say that I don't work,
I-
and I don't, but I at least give it my old college try at the end.
Okay, good
We've
deal.
got
He's
federal
playing-
government, we've got state government, and then we've got the township, Shenandoah.
Shenandoah will be there. We have a color guard coming.
They have a new
We
mayor
have
in
the
Shenandoah.
Army and Navy showing up. We're excited to have
Members of the military?
awesome humans showing up to celebrate our country's heritage.
Is there anyone new that's coming this year as far as elected officials and dignitaries? New features people may not have seen. The judges before. We have a lot of judges from Montgomery County that are invited.
We never
the
see our
Honorable
judges.
Vince Santini will
Oh,
be there.
wonderful.
Brigadier
Great.
General John Hafley will be there.
Okay, great.
Of course.
Both have
Amy
been on our
Judge
show.
Tucker will be there.
Judge
Been on our-
Valdez will be there.
Oh, they've all been on our show. Those
Yes.
are
I mean, just a whole list of people.
Is there a requirement of a judge being on our show to be in the South County
Absolutely
parade? Yeah,
not.
okay.
Absolutely
All right,
not.
like that.
No.
Yeah, that's
Bass
perfect.
isn't going to make it, unfortunately, but I think next year we'll have an even bigger group of judges. That
Judges
show up. They're all
contingency.
so excited to celebrate.
That's wonderful.
Well, and thank you guys, and thank you, Brandon. I know we have a big following at the courthouse who
Yeah.
watches our show, and this is the first year we've opened up the elected officials to judges
Oh,
and
they-
invited all the Montgomery County
But
judges
who's
to
better
come.
to serve in a parade like this than people that uphold the Constitution every day, that make everyone say the Pledge of Allegiance and the state Pledge of Allegiance every day that they walk in the court, right?
It's long overdue, so
a
we're
concept.
thinking about you. We want you to be in the parade, so thank you, judges,
Yes,
for
thank
joining
you,
us
judges.
this year.
Absolutely.
And
Thank
we
you,
also
judges.
have some new people at the national level that may be joining us. Representatives from some senators' offices, I understand.
Yeah, all the senators are going on vacation. So-
Well, they're in Congress right now.
Well, they're going to be on vacation.
Oh, are
this
they?
weekend,
Okay.
guaranteed.
So
They have vacation travel.
So
plans.
then they're coming here to be in the parade. That's
I
what
think
you
next
naturally
year-
do,
so,
right?
So the way it's looking next year, there's a really strong possibility that the actual senators might show up.
In your
very
Cornyn,
least-
Cruz.
At the very least, I know Crenshaw has made a tentative commitment
Congressman
for next
Crenshaw.
year.
Congressman
Yeah.
Crenshaw, yeah.
He
So-
had prior commitments for this
Okay.
year.
We got some new stars coming into the parade this year, judges and national level elected officials. And then you're also in charge of recruiting judges, not bench judges, but judges to
Yeah,
judge the
yeah.
parade entry awards.
Well-
And one you recruited pretty close to home.
Yeah. I needed an insider, someone that could like make sure they
Right
did
here.
what they were supposed to do when they were supposed to do it.
Well, let's
I'm a
see how good
veteran
you
judge.
did. Bruce, what are you doing? What's your role? Do you know what you're
I
doing?
am going to
on
be the
fourth?
foreman of the judges. They just told me that yesterday. So I'm going to make sure that all the judges do their job and fill out their forms properly and judge the
Timely.
9 categories. I know there's 12, but I'm going to do 9, I think, right? Because
Perfect.
Yes, and I got that part down. And so I
You're
will
gonna
tabulate the results, and then I will text them to Tillman, and Tillman will post them live. So this is going to be like live,
Right after the parade.
Right after the parade, you'll know if you win. There are cash prizes for the floats and the entries into the program. So this is going to be an exceptional parade, and everybody's going to want to know the results and who wins. And then we're going to have a big celebration in Town Green Park. So
Yes.
it's going to be just amazing, right?
New feature this year. So the parade entry awards are going to be immediately following the parade,
In Market
11:30
Street.
in
Market
Market
Street.
Street.
Market Street, right.
So Bruce, as the foreman, will tabulate the results. Tillman will post them, and then we'll have a presentation of awards right after the parade.
And last year, Tough Law Firm won Go Live Award, right?
Yes,
So
because
I
we
showed
had-
up at, what was it, 6 o'clock in the evening that day to pick up the award.
Waterway
and
Square.
No one was there to
Yeah.
watch the award.
No, we'll have the
ceremony. It's
awards.
like,
We'll have the awards
it's too
right
big of a
there,
gap.
so everybody can
Yeah.
see them, and they'll all be gathering around. Everybody can hoop and holler and have
Join
fun.
us at Market Street right
Yeah,
after
have
the parade
opportunity,
for the
and you're
presentation.
You're presenting scholarships. I mean, you've
Yes.
secured How many thousands of dollars in scholarships for bands?
Well, overall, we've secured hundreds of thousands for bands over the years, but this year we're giving away scholarships to 3 bands in the parades, 2,000 per band, and we're also going to have a band scholarship award presentation at Market Street along with the parade entry awards.
That's so awesome.
So join us for that 11:30 right after the parade. See bands get scholarships and see who Bruce and the rest of the judges picked to win the parade entry awards.
Right, and if you have your favorites, you can come see me before the parade, okay?
Yes, and hey, you guys get to pick a couple of the entries. We have Facebook fan favorite, the group that gets the most traction on social media, and then we have the Go Live Award, best live stream for the event, and Tillman gets to award both of those.
Yeah, I'm really excited about these two. Speaking of favorites, so when you're on Facebook, if you haven't been to the Facebook yet, go check it out. And while
There
you're
it
there,
is.
like a couple posts. And the Facebook fan favorite is going to be whichever one is the most shared. So whoever has the
Biggest
entry that has, they say, hey, man, this entry is amazing. I got to share it. So make sure you go share the ones that you like. So that way, and the people that are in the parade, encourage people to share your float because that'll help you get the award.
You can win an award.
Also, somebody, a little birdie told me that they're going to knock off the Tough Law Firm as far as the Go Live
way.
this year.
No way. Can't
So
do that.
We got some
you are
competition.
allowed to go live
Yeah.
during the parade. I just want to let
Vincente.
y'all know.
Where's my
that
Vincente?
was up for
Cortland
grabs.
just texted me. He said, I'm on my way back from the mountains. I'm coming to
Cortland's
find out."
going
Yeah.
live.
I'll
Make
be
sure you
here
bring
at
your
4. I'll
charger.
be here at 4
Are
to
you
find
gonna
out.
be in?
Boy Wonder thought he was going to ride in the
Oh,
parade
I
this
was
year.
gonna try.
He has got 15
Where's
jobs
my
to do.
onesie? I was going to wear my onesie, and then I found I had to wear
Maybe
these
we could
polos.
have
I was
Rocket
like,
Man.
Man, I got a 4th of July onesie
We
ready
could
to
have
go.
Rocket Man pulling Cortland around on his skates.
He's
Rocket
in
Man
if he
doesn't have
wants to
the thighs for
participate.
that. Cortland is a beast.
He's in if he wants to participate. I want to toss it back to Ruby real quick. Tell us about the entries this year. How many do we have, and what should we expect to see?
So there are around 100 entries with the dignitaries, floats, trucks, lots of dogs. Got lots of dog entries.
Oh, dogs.
Yes.
We have the
Can I
most
bring my
entries
dogs?
in the last 4 years.
Operation
That's
Pets
awesome.
Alive,
Oh, cool.
Dogtopia.
How exciting.
We've
Lot of
got
pets.
bands, of course, Hempstead, Willis, and College Park.
Fire departments.
Fire departments.
Big fire trucks are coming.
Yes, we love fire trucks. You know, a sheriff's car, a constable's car, all those things.
Yeah.
Got some car clubs.
Sheriff Henderson will be in the parade as well.
Okay.
Sheriff
See?
Henderson.
There you
Super
go.
We've
excited.
got some car clubs.
But we'll
Yeah.
all be out there. They'll start at 9 a.m. on the dot if our President Jeremy keeps everybody in line,
It'll start
on the
before
dot. Everybody will be waiting at the starting line.
At 9 o'clock. Yeah, so if you want to join us for the parade, it's 9 a.m., the Market Street area in Town Center on Monday, July 4th.
You actually bought a cap gun to own a gun so that you could fire it.
Yeah,
just on
for the
parade, right?
for the starter's pistol. Yeah, I'm gonna have everybody going on timing and radio. So the parade starts at Grogan's Mill in Lake Woodlands and comes south on Grogan's Mill. Then it goes across Lake Robbins by Town Green and the Pavilion, through Market Street and out the backside on Lake Woodlands in front of 24 Hour Fitness, and then back into the Woodlands United Methodist Church lot. So anywhere along that route is a great spot for a spectator. There's parking at all the pavilion lots, green, gold, all the colors. There's parking at Hughes Landing, and there's parking at the mall. You can walk over. Roads close around 7:30. Everything will be closed down by 8:30. So make sure you get there between 8 and 8:30 if you want a good seat.
Good. And so not a parking problem, you don't think?
Oh, we have more parking than we need. We have parking all around that town center area. You want to park south in the pavilion lots or north in the Hughes Landing Mall area, and then it's a block to the town center area where their parade is. So there's plenty of parking, plenty of good seats.
I love the parade, by the way.
As
I just
far
want to
as-
say, I make every parade. I've made every 4th of July parade.
Awesome.
I do not miss those.
It's a
They're
great tradition
wonderful.
in the Woodlands.
Speaking of the weather advisory, if any kind of weather is coming up, are we going to be posting online?
Up to the minute. The
Website?
parade is rain or shine. We've only had one parade canceled because of inclement weather in the last couple decades, and that was 3 years ago, and we waited until the morning of to cancel it because there was dangerous conditions.
Right.
But it's rain or shine. So if you see rain on the radar, don't worry about it. We're going to have the parade.
It's like playing soccer. It's going unless lightning hits you.
Exactly. If it's
It's looking
unsafe,
like it's just going to be this weekend, though. By Monday,
Which
we're
will
going to
be-
be clear,
it should
Yeah.
be
which will
perfect.
help with the weather
The
cool down a
rain-
little bit.
Yeah, the
It'll
rain is
perfect-
going through. It's going to be done.
It'll be
Done.
perfect for the fireworks as well. A little rain to make sure we can shoot them all.
The parade is on, rain or shine.
All right.
Nice.
Do you guys want to take a break, or we're going to blow through this segment? Because should we take a break, Carlos?
Let's just go.
Either way.
Yeah,
All right, let's just keep
let's go.
running.
We've got the
All
map
right.
up on the screen
Okay.
right now, so you can kind of see where the parade goes. There's the parade route there, and then there's the parking areas to the south and to the north, and then there's a little lineup of the timing. So we'll have entertainment for you if you show up early in Market Street and around the course. We have parade entertainers, we have jugglers, clowns, balloon artists, trick ropers, characters like Captain America. So if you get there early, there will be plenty to do. We have 4 DJs stationed around the route. They're going to be playing music, and then we have announcers at Market Street and Town Green.
Outstanding, man. I'm getting so excited. I'm hyped, man. This
Yes.
is so great.
Well, we're glad to have you back as a judge and certainly as an underwriter because you facilitated this whole operation that's
You
led up to the
bankrolled
parade.
it, technically.
There's no better cause, okay? My birthday and the 4th of July.
4th of
My
July
God, this is
parade.
like, you're throwing a parade for my birthday. Thank
Exactly.
you guys. I appreciate
Basically.
it. Yeah. Even though I am paying for it, so that's okay.
It's going to be the biggest and best one ever. I just like to give an extra acknowledgement to these guys. Our committee this year is as big as it's ever been. It's 14 members, most we've ever had in the history of the South County 4th of July committee, and 11 of them are brand new.
Whoa.
We had 3 remaining members after the dust settled last year, myself, Ruby, and Johnny Hennigan, and we've added 11 rookies this year, and they've all taken the reins and done a phenomenal job, and we're saying it's going to be
Except
the
Boy
best
Wonder.
parade ever.
That will be
Even
the
Boy
best
Wonder,
parade ever.
even Boy
It
Wonder,
will.
with a bunch of rookies on a 2-month lead up. We usually plan for 6 months, and we had a shortened schedule, so we planned this all in 2 months with 11 new committee members, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. It's
With
gonna
no
be
access
amazing.
to any of the items from previous years. Correct?
I love this.
Basically built it,
It's nothing.
You
built
from
a lot of
zero.
it from scratch,
Including
and
the website and emails.
these guys have done a great job with it. So I appreciate you guys. I've ridden these guys really hard. I've been a task manager, but these guys have done a great job. I really
hats
appreciate
off
y'all.
to the king and
So
queen
last
of the parade.
night, I was
you
leaving.
guys have done so much.
I'm walking out of the office last night, and I look over. Rebecca Haberly is doing all of the bows and the
For the
I guess
gifts.
the prizes too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The gifts for the dignitaries, and the prizes for the entries.
And the
They're
judges.
really something.
Yeah.
They are nice. We've
You
got
guys
some
did a
nice
great job on
awards
those.
this year.
They're really
Rebecca,
nice.
gift
There's something I
baskets.
want to keep on my desk. You know, they're really classy. So
Good.
they did a great job. It's really been classed up. I really impressed. Very impressed.
Thank
Jeremy.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
big
you.
shout out to Rebecca. I know she's been working really hard on this. And then also, we got an email with the pictures in it yesterday. And it's almost like a gift that's so nice you don't even want to open it.
Yeah,
You know, I was like,
yeah.
man, that's her thing right there. That's her lane. So big shout out to Rebecca and everybody on the committee. And big shout out to Jeremy as well, because I know it takes a lot to be doing everything he's doing at the firm. And then on top of that, it's so many departments in this parade. Like you would think, I mean, like Ruby said, it's over 200 manpower, just volunteers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
Not
been
even
great.
counting
And
police and all the other people that go into it.
yeah, and it's been refreshing because I've been a part of huge events like this since I was like 14 years old. So I've been a part of a lot of different type of large events, and it's really nice to have somebody who is organized as the president. You know, that's not to be underestimated, because having Jeremy, somebody who's organized and that can get information to you quickly and accurately, is a huge plus when it comes to an event like this. So definitely want to highlight you for that.
Thank you. I
And your
appreciate
wife
that.
for putting
Thank
up
you,
with
Tom.
you.
Yeah, I don't know how
yeah,
she does
big
it.
shout out to Ruby.
A lot of Dropbox accounts. lot of Dropbox links, everybody. That's how the parade gets done. Dropbox.
Yeah,
Shout out.
if you send me
Sponsor
an
us.
email attachment, you're cut.
You're
That's why they're so mad at
I got a
Dropbox
burner
it to me.
Dropbox account.
And also, thank you to the rest of the committee. We've got Mike Halloran. He's new this year, Halloran Advertising. He's our
Big Mike.
marketing chair. We've got Tillman, who's in charge of social media. We've got Nicole Preston with Community Impact. She's our press secretary. We've got Kerry Mraz with the Houston Chronicle. He's our website designer.
His kid with a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Rahul Tandon with Bank of America. He's our operations manager. We've got Jason Nelson, the Woodlands Township and Methodist Church. He is our VP of Finance and our
Collector.
sponsorship chair. Yeah, he collects the money
He's
to
good at
make it run. Then we've got Rebecca Haberly. She's our VP of Administration and our Parade Entries chair. She's also doing the bands program. We've got Johnny Hennigan. He's one of our veterans. He's in charge of staging. And I think that's everybody. Am I missing anyone?
Nick Sorensen.
Nick
compliance.
Sorensen, he's in charge of compliance. Thank you for that. And then Zach Richmond is helping Brandon out with the Dignitaries as well.
Oh, my.
So we've got a great group of people this year. So thank
Wow.
you all for your
Wow.
efforts.
You bet. And the Methodist Church, of course, has always graciously donated their property for staging the facility. So
Yeah.
Village and
really
the
nice.
Woodlands
Thank you.
Waterway.
Yeah, thank you to the Woodlands
Huge.
United Methodist, the Village. They're sponsoring our dignitary
Oh.
and military VIP breakfast. Thank you to Market Street.
Market
They
Street. Oh,
facilitate the whole Market
Naomi.
Street
What-
operation. The Woodlands Township, they're our community partner.
Great
they donate
community
$20,000.
partners. Oh, thank
And
you
then
for them.
our title
Yeah.
sponsor, Kelsey Siebel, they give us $10,000 to underwrite the parade.
Great.
So all those are big players.
Huge players. That's wonderful. Well, God, a big shout out for everybody. I've talked to Tillman a little bit, and he was telling me about Phenomenal Fatherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit. Let's do a shout out for Phenomenal Fatherhood. Tell us what that's all
When
about.
you're not working on
Yeah.
the parade, what's your passion project?
Yeah, when I'm not working on parade or running my other business, my baby is Phenomenal Fatherhood, which is all about helping men navigate societal pressures, financial responsibilities, and just the expectations of being a dad for today and for generations to come. So as a single father of 2 kids, I pretty much learned that there's so much that we need to learn as being a fathers, and we never really pass along this information except for I'm at a barbershop or me and you at a birthday party, and we're saying, hey, I use this diaper rash. This might be good to help you out.
Yeah.
But there's no real actual tangible archive that a young man could go to or a new father could go to and collect this data from years and years of fatherhood. And I'm here to change that. So everything that I learned as a single dad, I'm putting this into an archive. And people like my father, who's a phenomenal father, imagine how many years he has of fatherhood experience. And we could put all those generations into one online digital archive to where people can navigate it a lot easier. Because other than that, if we don't help each other out, then we're not going to get help from anywhere else. So
Amen.
it's very important. But that's what it's all about. Changing the fatherhood paradigm is our motto. We're shifting the fatherhood paradigm. So it's the mission, the motto, and the movement. So I've been saying it's the Mamba mentality of fatherhood. So
The
I'm
Mamba
sticking with
mentality.
that. Yeah.
That's
Why
awesome.
isn't this
How do we find you? Tell me,
Yeah.
Tillman, how do we find you? How do we get in touch with you?
Yeah, actually, the best place would be on Facebook. I have the Phenomenal Fatherhood fan page, which just hit 400 likes. I'm super excited about that this week.
Yay.
So y'all go
Nice.
check that out. Go like that page. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. So I'm building up those platforms.
TikTok.
And the actual like membership platform itself is still being built out because, you know, with cybersecurity on the wires, you got to make sure the infrastructure is top notch. I don't do anything unless it's at a level of excellence. So, but yeah, Phenomenal Fatherhood on Facebook for right now. And be sure to go, if you go by,
Yes,
like, tell me
there
something
is.
that you're struggling with, because like, if you don't tell us what you need, then we can't help you, but we're here to help. So let's do it.
And this is a novel thing. There's a lot of resources out there like this for moms, right?
Yeah.
But you notice that there's not a lot available for dads to share information because, guys, we don't ask for help as readily as we should sometimes.
Yeah.
So you created something for dads to collaborate on what it means to be a dad and share information with each other.
Yeah, and I think that like when I was trying to navigate like fighting for custody, navigating like working at the same time, fighting for custody, dealing with the court, you know, like Bruce was saying, when my mom got cancer in January 2021, I'm like going up against all these things, and like sometimes as men, we just need somewhere to vent that's safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not even about getting advice or getting instruction. I just need a place where I can just go and vent and know that I'm not going to be judged. Because we're not getting that from society. That's for sure. So if anything, we're getting slapped on the hand. And so as I was going through that, I was just looking and looking and looking for. I was like, certainly there has to be some sort of program out here for help.
There's some Tillman
Nope.
Givens out there in the world, right?
Yeah, there's
There's
nobody
only
else.
one,
Only one.
and he's right here.
I'm a one-on-one.
There was
And the
three of
place
us.
to go is
Yeah,
phenomenal. Yeah, there's actually that's right. Actually, there's 4 because you
Yeah,
have
there's
TG4.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TG4.
Wow.
Phenomenal
Yeah,
father.
We're,
TG4.
we're halfway to King Henry VIII, so
Yeah.
you better watch out, baby.
Watch out.
The 4th is here.
There you
And
go.
phenomenal fatherhood is the
Tillman,
place.
You call me anytime if you want to vent. And I don't judge, okay? I only judge Boy Wonder.
Okay.
Bruce is still a
right.
phenomenal
He's an
father.
honest person too.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that resource, Tillman. I've seen Ruby grow leaps and bounds as a person, as a mom, being a first-time mom. I'm so proud of her and how she's risen to the occasion. And I know how much work it takes, not from being a single parent like you, but from watching Ruby and all she does for Remy. I couldn't imagine doing it on your own. So I commend you for doing it and also wanting to share your knowledge with other fathers and help them as well.
Great job.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then just being able to, I get so many messages. The last thing I want to say, shout out to everybody who sends me a message and encourages me about fatherhood or asks me questions, because that's kind of what birthed this. Because I got so many messages about, oh man, how do you navigate these different things? And a lot of people compliment me on it. But when Kobe Bryant died, it really impacted me, because to me, he was somebody that was untouchable. And so I've had the benefit of being able to see how the Mamba mentality has affected so many people, even outside of his sport. And so I want the same thing for phenomenal fatherhood, because the spark of any great achievement is first desire. So you first got to wake up and have the mindset to be a phenomenal father. Then you have to make it your mission. And then the movement is all about building a community. And that's why it's those three components specifically.
That's awesome.
You bet.
I just get a little bit passionate about it. I don't know if you can.
Right.
We love it. We love it. It's very good.
The
Very
energy
good.
Jeremy said you bring to everything you do, and it's amazing. To
Yeah,
see.
Yeah.
Tillman's a great guy
amazing.
to have on the committee, and that's a great
Outstanding.
project.
Outstanding. Okay, so let's conclude. Let's talk about
We
what's
have to
your
touch hot topics.
hot topics. I
Boy
forgot.
Wonder.
Okay, we
he-
got 4 minutes.
He provided
Boy
a kangaroo
Wonder.
court for us
I-
today.
Yeah,
I was-
conclusion on what you were saying.
No,
Bruce.
go ahead. We'll launch into hot topics. Carlos says we got 4 minutes, so we
Okay.
can close out. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, Deshaun Watson had at least 66 different women massage him over a 17-month period.
Yeah, we underestimated it.
The number
Keeps
is-
growing.
I was
and it has
totally
gone
off
up
on
That's
again.
knowns.
And they're
That's
expecting
knowns.
to lay down a suspension at some point. And
Did
he's
Roger
also
Goodell
not-
is?
Yeah,
No way.
no, they appointed a committee. Goodell no longer gets to decide it. So the
Okay,
committee will decide.
special prosecutor.
Yeah, so we will see how that goes. But he's the highest paid athlete in football right now, and he's going to get hit with at least a half year, if not longer, suspension.
Without pay.
No way.
I think he'll still get paid because he
Wow.
has guarantees.
They're gonna
in his
suspend
contract.
him?
What's new?
oh my
He's been
God.
he's
Yeah,
been
he
out
has the
for a
most
year getting
guaranteed.
paid.
Yeah, he's the highest guaranteed player in NFL history, above Tom Brady and everyone else.
Yep.
If you're a
Mahomes
competitive
is
athlete,
amazing.
you want to play. You don't want to
Yeah.
get paid tens of millions to go play video games.
I don't know.
I would. I
take
would.
tens of
Yeah, I
millions
wanna
for
be on the-
video
on the
games,
field.
but
I wanna
I'd
be on the
rather
field.
on the field.
I wanna be
sure,
on the
sure.
field.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Other thing, multiple large farms have burned down, as well as processing facilities, the most in U.S. history, all in 2022.
Burned
Burned down, all burned down.
like
Why?
arson,
Which is
dry conditions.
They don't know. Over 10,000 cattle died of "quote unquote" heat stroke in Kansas a few weeks ago.
Oh, you're
They all
serious?
fell over beside each other. It's causing a huge rise in meat prices. Huge rise. You add inflation, high gas prices, other things. The next round of slaughter will show huge increases in the cost of meat per pound across the board. It'll be astronomical.
Listeners, we care about you.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
know
yeah,
that
yeah.
you care about meat prices, so we're bringing you the latest information.
Absolutely.
They need to slaughter
Nancy
that,
Pelosi's
that
husband has
buffalo
been
that ran
charged
over
with a
that guy.
DUI. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi's husband charged with a
Okay.
DUI.
Yeah.
Nancy called in to the governor, Gavin Newsom, and got it dismissed, only
Yeah,
for it to
of
come
course.
back and get a special prosecutor to
Okay.
reapply the charges, and he's been charged again.
Yeah.
Sounds like some
Including a
juicy
crash.
sommelier type
I mean,
stuff.
Yeah.
it was juicy.
Yeah.
So
well, maybe he could just give him a pardon, Gavin Newsom.
huge.
Yeah.
Well, he can actually.
Okay.
He could.
Yeah, just pardon him.
Huge news.
Yeah.
Obviously, DeSantis's opponent Andrew Gillum was charged with.
Who's
quite a
that,
few
Florida
things.
governor?
He's Florida governor, and DeSantis, his opponent, his Democratic opponent, was charged with a bunch of crimes, including a bevy of things, including drug, other things. I don't even know off the top of my head. Wire fraud, all kinds of stuff. I mean, just a huge mess. Moving up from that, we
Why
have
haven't I heard of any of
Julia
this?
Assange, because you don't read the news.
Okay.
You read
All right.
newspapers.
Yeah, okay.
So
Thank you.
Liberal media is
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
skew
I think
your
it's all made
perspective.
up.
No, these are Daily
He makes this
Mail.com.
stuff up.
They'll-
Yeah, it's
you
like,
know,
okay, I got it on the
yeah,
internet.
maybe.
It's for real.
Meat prices
Julian
are going
Assange.
up. Go stock up on meat.
Julian Assange is being
And tuna cans.
or exported to the U.S. or what is extra?
Extradited?
Extradited, yeah.
Extradited.
Brings
Exported is
money.
good. I'll
I'm thinking
take
about
that.
meat
Yeah,
still.
I'm exported.
Yeah.
Commodity.
He is.
That's
really?
a big deal. That's a huge deal.
I thought he
They've
was in
agreed.
London. He was in a
They're
safe
moving
house
him-
in London.
They're moving him to the United States.
Oh wow.
Yikes.
R. Kelly got sentenced to 30 years.
30.
Oh.
30 years.
Oh,
One of the most amazing singers
crushing.
of a generation.
He'll be 85 when he
Crushing.
gets out.
Oh,
Pick
that's
up
a
the
crusher.
phone.
Last two
Hello.
big deals.
Hello.
Obviously, the abortion case came out.
Yeah.
The one that was leaked. We talked about the leak.
Right.
It came
Yeah,
out.
Roe
10th
v.
Amendment
Wade,
controls.
overturned.
The states have the right
Goes
to
back to the
decide.
states.
It's not a fundamental right. It's a states' right issue.
Okay.
Okay. Last big deal. New York's gun law has been overturned, which is the biggest gun rights move by the Supreme Court in a century. So in New York, you had to get special permission to have the right to carry a gun outside of your home.
Now people can tote them around everywhere.
Technically, yes.
Oh,
We'll be a lot safer with everyone having guns out there.
Well, New York has had a huge increase in gun violence in the past decade. Huge increase. Hundreds and hundreds of % increase in gun violence after all of their gun rights removals and pulling back guns from the streets, buyback programs, all that. They've had a huge rise in gun violence. So I don't think it's a bad thing. The problem was they said that you had to have a special reason and a special necessity to be allowed to carry it, which meant that you were a high-profile victim, a police officer, other things of that nature.
Wow.
So let's arm everybody to the teeth.
Yes,
that
let's
way
do
there
it.
will be less gun
And
violence.
crime will go down. Thank you
Mutually
for
assured
watching The
destruction.
Legal Fix, brought to you by the Tough Law Firm. Call us at 281-681-0808 or visit toughlawfirm.net or hit us up in the comments. Catch past episodes and highlights on our website and our YouTube channel. Connect with us on Facebook and Insta. And listen.
Space.
Listen live on Spotify at 91.1 The Boss, Fridays at noon. I'm the big deal. Bruce Tuff here with Boy Wonder, Brandon Riley, Golden Boy, Jeremy Hall, Tillman, Ruby. See you next week on The Legal Fix. Thank you. Go 4th of July. Yay!
And happy birthday.